happy. Well, out here today testing out the new combine. Our family just got this 9500. This thing's a beast. What's up, Life for Christ? How are you? This thing's amazing. We had a 6620 from 1982 before. Now we have this nice combine, a lot newer. This is a 1996, way better. Glad you're doing good. Got a lot of beans to cut. Probably be in a combine for the next month. Appreciate that, thank you. Appreciate the support. Yeah, so we're out here in Ann Arbor, Michigan today cutting some really beautiful soybeans. This is the first year doing this field. I found this, I had posts on Facebook Marketplace saying I'm looking to rent farmland. And a guy randomly messaged me and said he had 130 total acres or something right in this area that we could farm. So this is right down the road from my farm, so this is really good for us. We went and got this combine about 2 weeks ago. This is our first field we've cut. It's done all this so far. It's done a really good job. Done about 1,600 bushels for us already. Had a slight overheating problem just now, and we figured out the air filter was completely clogged with dust. So we're gonna have to keep a good eye on that. We're gonna have to go buy a new one. It like collapsed on itself. But this is amazing. This is our new all these new features we didn't have. It says we're getting 60 bushels to acre right here. I don't think that's true. We're probably about 50, but man, this is going great. This combine's so nice. It's amazing when you're raised with Fraser Valley Farmer. How you doing? How's the farm going? Almost got another full load. I think I got about 900 bushels last night done. Went pretty good. All the crops around here are finally starting to dry down. So I really need to start opening up and get her all done. So our last tractor, my first combine I learned on was a 1982 6020 with a 15-foot head. And then last year we went to a 9400, which is the little brother of this guy. Real small motor with a 20-foot head, which I thought was amazing. Then we got rid of that and bought a 9500, which is this one, with a 25-foot head. So we're moving up quickly. I think hopefully we'll be able to keep this guy for a while if it's a good machine. I spent like $5 on stickers on the side of it that says George Farm, so you know you got to keep it now. Do I get free grain from Jack Daniels? No. No, I do not. I've gotten free hangovers from Jack Daniels. Does that count? Yeah, I seen some article about that. I would assume that's in Tennessee, right? Or Kentucky? Where's Jack Daniels at? I don't even know. Yeah, it's probably making 50, 55. There's probably some spots it's making like 65. They're almost laying down. They're so thick. Real nice and consistent. The reason we got this field is because they said the deer damage would wreck the field, but I think this is our best field this year. There's a couple spots of sprayer missed that it's not the best, but man, that's consistent as hell. Yeah, this is Farming Simulator 2025. If you guys could all like and subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, we get like 16 a bushel per acre on our organic stuff usually. It's pretty rough. You're just combining weeds. This is a really good field for us. We have another field down the road that's probably about 25 or 30. Real short. Some of this spot's laying down and this stuff's so thick. This thing is running really good though, man. Nice and smooth. We found this combine from about an hour away. We looked for about a month straight. We got rid of that 9400. We put it for sale. It took maybe a month to get rid of. We basically got what we paid for it, so that worked out good. Then we took that money and put it into this guy. And this is a way better machine, I think. It has a real big motor compared to the other one. And then the guy had this 25-foot head. It looks like it never touched a rock. It looked other like some paint scraped. It looked like it was brand new. Everything was perfect on it. And I also had those extra snoots on here on the auger, the little plastic snoots that help it feed it in better. I wish this was hemp. We'd be rich. This is soybeans in Michigan. We're on the outskirts of Ann Arbor, Michigan right now. Little weedy in spots, but man, this stuff's good in others. This is the first field we've done with this combine. It's been really nice. I'll tell you, one of the best things about it is this air conditioning, man. This thing will freeze you out of here. Air conditioner is a must on one of these cab tractors. Soy should be illegal. Yeah, man. Let's outlaw it, man. That's what we should do. We should make everything we don't like illegal, man. Yeah, we plant a lot. Most of our stuff's organic. Next year we're going to plant all non-GMO crops. That should be really nice. Sorry, I disappointed you, man, for growing soybeans, man. Mick Libtard, that's hilarious. I was going to call you that, but you called it yourself, so there we go. Get a AWS reel for short beans. Nah, that's alright. We don't go buy extra things for little things. We're kind of cheap. We'll rock this head for many years, hopefully. They kind of take the point away from harvesting the beans. You're going and buying a new head just to do it. This thing works fine. Look how close it gets down. Appreciate all you guys watching. Where's everybody watching from today? Thank you, Maria. Maria Ponda. Yeah, that's the name of the game for our farm, though. It's just small improvements, slowly improving your equipment. Getting something that will stick around for a while, and maybe you can make some money with it. What's cool about farm equipment is if you take care of it, you can use it for many years, and then basically sell it for the same price if you didn't wreck anything on it. With a combine, it's a little different because the hours go up. But most of our combines, the hour gauge don't work, so how are you going to know? It's not like there's miles being put on it. Africa, but from California. Jesus, what are you doing in Africa? That's crazy. That is one place I never want to be. I'm trying to stay my ass in America. America, damn it. I went to other countries in my life and I ended up getting shot at a few times, so I'm gonna stick my ass in America. I'd probably get to Africa and be like, come on, man, where's Wendy's at? What the hell? New Mexico, nice. Greenbush, Michigan, where's that at? I've never heard of that. We're on the outskirts of Ann Arbor right now. You get to the big house that way in like 10 miles to downtown Ann Arbor. Hold on a second, I'm not sure if my alarm's working. I gotta get out and see how full we are. Ooh, we full. Oh, we full. You get out of the seat, it shuts everything off. Too many low. Too many storms and tornado. Throttle button. This turns on the back, this turns on the front. sunshine, sunshine. So this bin holds about 205 bushels, we think. So I'm about to have 205 more bushels done for the farm. Nice little paychecks coming in. Just got to build on it. One thing that helps our farm is we do a lot of hay. Hay is really useful for making a little extra bucks. Now combines hate grass, so I'm going to go real slow through this. Anything green a combine doesn't like. If anybody has any questions or anything, what's going on? I'm out here today farming soybeans, or cutting soybeans. I'm in a 9500 combine me and my dad and brother just bought. We found it from a guy about an hour away from us and drove it home. This is the first field we've done. It's done a good job for us. It's pretty amazing when you get a good piece of equipment. It really pays for itself quick. Just gotta take care of it. So I'm about to be full right now once this alarm goes off. And then I'll show you. There, oh look at it. I'm like a fortune teller, I tell you. But then I'm gonna go up there to that combine and show you how we dump in there if you guys are interested in watching that. Up between Escoda and Black River. Nice. Is that a bird in front of you? I don't know what you're talking about. How hard is it selling soybeans? You take it to a mill and drop it off. Just take it and dump your load. That's one thing us George boys are good at. Dumping a load. It's pretty amazing having a 25 foot at a time. It really takes a lot up in one pass. For these bigger fields, it's really amazing. We have a smaller 6620 combine at the farm my brother and dad are working on, and I think we're going to put the smaller 15 foot head on that and do the smaller fields and just have this big girl eating the big boys. If you guys could all like and subscribe, appreciate it. I'm about to hit 50,000 subscribers hopefully. Maybe you guys can help me out and follow along, subscribe. What's up, Kenny? I had a buddy named Davila last name. I went to the Marines with me, Iraq and Afghanistan. Died of a heroin overdose in the middle of New York City. Not good. Edwin Davila. Nicknamed Cheeks. Michigan Fire Department. What's up, man? Appreciate you being a firefighter. What department you at? Yeah, I'm gonna ink the tank. I'm gonna go empty it. I like living on the edge, you know, overfulling it a little bit. These are some nice beans, man. Oh, baby, I love you. Watching from Southern Colorado. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you watching. This channel's a big deal to me. I try posting multiple videos a day, and I try keeping it in a nice storyline form so you guys can follow along. Hopefully you guys enjoy my content. My family has basically started from scratch about 3 years ago together. Me, my dad, and my grandpa, or me, my dad, and my brother. And it's just a struggle every day trying to build, get better equipment, get nicer fields. I try explaining what's going on and trying to keep it all together. If you guys want to follow along, I'd really appreciate you. It's really nice. It's a great passive income for the farm, so I'm trying to really build it up. If anybody wants to sponsor me, send me a message. I'd like it. I'll wear your crap every day. I'm a farmer, brother. Nice. Muffin 420. I like the 204. I like the name. Oh! First spillage of the year. Grain. You hear that? I haven't done that in 2 years. Oh no! I'm fired. I'm fired. I gotta go nice and easy. Don't hit the brakes. Oh man, losing money. Haven't done that in a while. So what happens is if you get too much over the bend, then when you hit the brakes, it'll fall right on the top of the cab. You see it leaking down there? Not that. I guess the yields are so good. I'm not used to this. I got Fendt. I got classes all. It's a 9500 and 1996. It's actually a later model 96 or 9500 or 9400, which is the same class, just smaller. It was from 1989, so this is 7 years newer. What's up, Blazing? What's up, Thomas? Simplify, Kenny. What years were you in, Kenny? I want to get another gear to go faster. I don't hit the brakes though. I'm scared. Simplify CBs. What's my bushel per acre? It says 60, but I think that's wrong. I think it's probably about 50 averaging out. And my percentage is like 11.5 last night. It's probably a little drier today. How much money does your crops make each year? I'd rather not say. I'd rather not say. The tax man might be watching. Let's just say I can't keep the big girls away from me. You know, they're always scratching around for buffet money. 77 to 80, nice. So you just missed the fun stuff, huh? You were in that Black Boots Mafia, weren't you? I was in from 2007 to 2011. I was an infantry 0311. I went to Ramadi, Iraq in 08. Marja and Sangin, Afghanistan in 2010 and 11. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you. Where's the grain cart? Sitting at the house. Everyone's busy. And it's really not that bad just to drive this far. I would be going faster, but it's so over full I don't want to spill it, so that's why it's taking a minute. I don't want somebody sitting out here all day with a grain cart when most of the time I was just driving from here to there to dump, so it'll take a little extra time, but we're not in a massive hurry. I'm probably going to lose some on this hill. Not good. Yeah, I haven't poured. The very first load I did last year with the 6620 is the only time I ever poured it on the roof, and this is the second time. You guys are bad luck. What's your opinion on sod farming? It seems like a badass way to make money. I don't know. There's a few sod farms around us. Seems like they're doing good. Problem is it takes all the topsoil away, so after a while it's kind of hard to grow, ain't it? I almost farmed a sod farm. My dad said it wasn't worth it because all the nutrition's gone out of it. All right, let's see how. Let's try stopping without losing all these beans out of it. Trying to go do everything real slow. This grandpa semi he bought many years ago, and it's done a really good job for our family. It's an International with a nice Cummins in it. It's made our family lots of money. Uh-oh. I'm losing it all. Stuff's pouring everywhere. This old Wheeler trailer we bought last year, I think, or the year before maybe, from the 80s. A lot of our stuff's from the 70s or 80s. That's the only way you make any money. What I really like about this combine is it has a really long auger on it. So I can be this far away from the truck and it's perfect. That 9400 had a really short auger on it. I can't believe I spilled something, guys. I'm grounded. Oh my gosh, we're done. Look how nice that sample is though. Beautiful. I appreciate all you guys watching. If you guys could, go hit that follow or subscribe button. It really helped me out. Thank you guys. I'm trying to grow this channel. So here's the auger. See how long that auger is? So nice. Keep it revved down before you start her. Have you guys ever seen this done before? Thank you, Blazin. I really appreciate it. It always helps. I appreciate all the support, brother. What a beautiful sight. That's something that farmers dream about all winter long. What an amazing thing. New combine, running perfect, clean sample, beautiful head. This auger must be 5 feet longer than my last one. Oh crap. I screwed that up. I forgot I filled the front first the first time. I usually start in the front, but I went in the back because my dad was doing something, so I screwed that up. I'm gonna have to definitely dump in the back next time to make it even. What you want is, you always think the combine might break at any moment, so you want to keep this balanced, so if your dad has to drive it to the mill unbalanced, it's going to really be harder to drive. So here's little floor augers that bring it out. Now that I'm not full, I'll show you guys how it's yielding when it starts dumping in there. You can see it better. Now I can go in extra gear and rush over there because I don't have all the beans spilling everywhere. I'm gonna hear about that for years. Hard on meets a hand on a gun, can't trust someone. I was so money in not to shoot out the sun. It's pretty amazing when you find a nice field for your family and it works out good. This might be one of our best fields now. What's up, Australia? How you doing, Darren? What's going on in Australia today? I saw anything somebody knew I was meant. Now I'll show you guys this pouring in here right when I start. It's pretty cool watching how it's yielding. Just pours in there. It's just dollar bills falling in there. Yeah, I can't believe I spilled them beans, man. I'm gonna get beat. My dad's probably gonna abort my ass. But Dad, I'm too old. You can't abort me. Too bad, son. You are getting aborted. Yeah, Susie, beautiful day. That's crazy. A full thing of cows flipped. I feel bad for the cows. Damn. I'd be trying to grab one or two of them and drag them on the shoulder, and I could eat them suckers. What are soybeans going for now? Like 10 something? Pretty low. I think Daddy Trump, if he gets a little more time, might recover all this market. They're talking about making some packages for farmers. We'll see. Whatever, we'll figure it out. I'll just start OnlyFans if it don't work good. Don't it be me? Well, let's do it, boys. Throttle down. Yeah, we're done with hay. We got everything in the barn. We're out of hay fields. It's crazy. The weather's been so dry and nice. We could have been doing hay this whole time. Now watch how this dumps in here. It's pretty cool. I probably should sweep that those beans off the top so my dad doesn't just beat me. This is such a beautiful setup. I'm glad we bought this thing. This has a lot bigger of a motor, bigger capacity, and then this head is just super nice. 25 footer, can't beat it. You spilled barley. Man, I've killed a man for less. Watch when this starts pouring in here, it really started yielding good. What a beautiful field. I'm amazed I found this. Hi from Japan, how are you? Appreciate my Japan support. Look at that. That's money in the tank, dude. Yeah, I found this farm from a Facebook Marketplace post, believe it or not. I put a bunch of posts online looking for rentable farmland, and it actually worked pretty good. Found a lot of beautiful fields for the family that way. I really appreciate everybody watching. If you guys could do me a huge favor, help my channel out, hit that subscribe button. Really help my channel grow. I'm trying to get to 50,000 followers by the end of the day if possible. Will I do corn next year on this field? No, probably soybeans again. This would be a great cornfield, man. Just long straightaways. My dad likes doing organic corn and sprayable beans. I think next year we're going to do all non-GMO crops. There's good programs for that now. Oh yeah, around here acres go for like 20-something thousand an acre, some of them. It's amazing how much acres go for around here. Look at that yield, boys! I seen they have monitors you can buy. You can just suction cup up here and just hook up a little, and you can look at the yield going through per second. That'd be really cool. Like right here, it'd probably be yielding about 60 bushels an acre. This stuff's real nice. I couldn't believe how dry this stuff was. It was weird, man. There'd be like a green patch of beans, but it was the most, over there was the most dusty beans I ever done. I couldn't see a foot in front of me. It was terrible. That's what happened earlier is the combine started overheating because the air filter was completely clogged up and started collapsing. So my dad's going to get an air filter right now, and I'm keeping an eye on this guy. This combine is just a different ball game. It's like having a Ranger pickup truck to having an F-250 diesel, you know, for working. This thing's a beast. 25-foot hood, man. What a nice feature. 25 feet at a time is so nice. Look at that. Look at that, boys. Look how clean it is. That's money in the tank, dude. This head works so good with the auto on it, the auto leveler. I haven't picked up a rock yet. Last year I was getting out of the combine, having to throw rocks off the deck every 5 minutes. This is crazy. It keeps the teeth and everything all nice because the head's adjusting itself properly. Where do Amish get that money from? I don't know, man. I don't hate on the Amish though, man. They can do whatever they want. They're cool. The Amish actually really helped out with that last election, so you can't hate on the Amish. I think every Amish is pretty loaded though. I don't think they're spending money at the beer store. Money, money, money. I tell you what, this is one of those things that you look forward to doing all year. You know, I don't know how many of you guys are from a cold climate, but in Michigan, man, the winter's long and it gets old and depressing. We have a heated shop at our farm. Luckily, my dad let the Amish build a couple years back. So basically, all we are in the wintertime is a mechanic, man. That gets old. I love doing stuff like this. I could sit in a tractor like this all day, or combine. There's just something about you want to push yourself, you know, you have 100 acres to do, and just sitting there steady working at it all day and trying to get it done. It's very rewarding when you get it done. Amish have their own bank. I didn't know that. I can't believe how clean it's making these samples. That is amazing. It's like gold, boys. There's gold in these hills. I'm listening to country music, reading your guys' comments, and doing this at the same time. It gets kind of confusing. Confusing. Yeah, so we have a bunch of fields. A lot of farmers out there, they have like 3 or 4 huge fields, and then they're done. We have like 60 fields, all different sizes. So I might be harvesting for like a month straight, so hopefully this girl keeps running good. Just like any piece of machinery, you get used to the quirks and the things you need to help her with, you know, you need to check things every day. I definitely need to blow out the air filter every day, that's for sure. So we're out here on the outskirts of Ann Arbor right now. This is considered Ann Arbor, the very edge of it. My farm's only like 4 miles that way in Whitmore Lake. So this field is amazing for us. It's like 120 acres and like 4 fields. And it's right down a dirt road from our family farm. So it's just like exactly what we dream of finding. This ain't the best yielding over here. A million too. It's kind of funny when you get down combining all day, you go into a gas station or something, your face is like brown from all the dust. People think you're in blackface. That's why you always shower before you go to Detroit, kids. Where's everybody watching from today? What's up, Peter? Yeah, this field last night when I was getting done had about 50 deer on it. Had a like 4 6 points, 4 8 points out here, big uns. There's some good hunting around here. 2 hours away from where I live in Indiana. Hell yeah, nice. Yeah, Indiana, right on the corner of Michigan, is touching there. Yep. Yeah, we bought equipment from Indiana a few times. Bought a used feeder house from Indiana last year, actually. I appreciate everybody watching. If you guys could, go hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys very much. This is what most of our fields look like, this little skinny stuff. that I'm getting pretty close to hell. And in my darkest hour, I cry. Oh, I'm going 3.5 miles an hour right now. Yeah, I never thought I would enjoy this YouTube and TikTok so much, man. What a fun hobby. It's generally my favorite hobby now. I enjoy it. I look forward to posting videos every day. Hopefully you guys will follow along on the progress of the farm. You get to see the side of the struggle. A lot of these farmers on YouTube, they got too much money to know what to do with it. I kind of enjoy watching the broke farmers struggling to get by. How do I rotate my field of crops? Soybeans put nutrients in the ground. Corn takes nutrients out of the ground. So after a few years of corn, you usually want to throw some beans in there. Depends on the pricing of everything. We do a lot of organics, so there's a few fields we'll do. Well, organics we switch every year from soybeans to corn. Organic soybeans is really hard to grow. We probably should buy one of those zappers. They have these zappers on these generators that you go, and you go over your organic soybeans, and whatever the rods touch, it fries the cells of them from a high electric shock. But they're like $100,000, so we tried going without them. It's hard though, man. Organics is a hard deal. You're farming like it's 1920 again. You've watched every one I make. That's amazing. I really appreciate it, Colt. Thank you very much, brother. I need to send your ass a shirt. Send me a message or something. I'll try getting you a shirt one day. Why you half crippled? What happened? My dad would say I'm half dumb, but I'm not half crippled yet. I'm actually disabled through the military. I'm trying to be 80 to 100% disabled in the next few months, hopefully. That'd be sweet. Get a little extra cashola coming in. You also have a combine. Nice, Mahit. What kind of combine? Mahit Sharma? I'm a redneck, bro. I don't know how to pronounce stuff. Can you imagine? My brother was riding up on the roof of this while I was combining. I didn't even know he was up there. If I would have just hit this thing like this, he'd have been dead. My brother is a crazy boy. Isn't that a cool looking tree? Hiroshima. I bet you guys grow some big animals in Hiroshima, that radiation. Jesus. That's a crazy video, the aftermath of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. That's pretty wild stuff. I guess the Enola Gay, the plane that dropped the first nuclear bomb, I guess they felt like a shock wave from miles and miles away when they're flying away. It still almost like rocked the ship. It's pretty wild. Bean prices are real low, about 10 bucks. So having a good yield and a low overhead is the name of the game. You know, there's some people that would be doing this with a $400,000 combine, $100,000 head, $100,000 tractor with a $200,000 grain cart behind them. Instead, we use stuff all from like the 1980s and 90s. We paid for this combine and the head with a check right when we picked it up. That's kind of the way you got to do it. And if we get 1 year out of this, it paid for itself tenfold. That's pretty wild to think about. Why so low? I mean, just, you know, I would say Biden, but I don't want to blame everything on him. It was a pretty bad 4 years there for a while. We're trying to get back with Daddy Trump, but 2 back surgeries, both hands work on 2 sets of... God damn. That's crazy. That sucks, Colt. Sorry about that, brother. I got blown up in Afghanistan. I'm lucky I didn't have a bunch wrong with me. I've had like the luckiest life ever. You won't even believe it. I've had like 50 huge breaks in my life, including like including in 2020, my dad almost died of COVID right in the beginning, and just barely scratched by. And if he would have died then, I probably would have never farmed again and been out doing landscaping or something. So I'm a lucky guy. Yeah, this tractor is like, this combine's like brand new to me, and it's from 1996. I'm just used to old stuff. This is all I need. I'll drive this thing for 10 years if it lasts. Been on the Grand Ole Opry, and I know Johnny Cash. Appreciate all the likes and everything, guys. If you guys could do me a big favor, go subscribe to my channel. It really helps. I'm trying to get to 50,000 followers today, if that's possible. Appreciate everybody's support. Like I said, I try posting every day. If you guys want to follow along, I'm a farmer trying to build his life. I try to keep it entertaining and light. I try telling everybody what's going on. I'm usually just making a bunch of mistakes. Why isn't China buying any beans? Allegedly, it's from the tariffs and all that. I'm not worried about that one bit. I'm worried about America. I don't need China. China can go do something else with themselves. We need to be at a point where China needs us more than we need them. That's for sure. It's pretty amazing how we've let China run our asses. Did JD get sued because they won't let people work on their stuff? I've heard something about that, but I don't own anything new John Deere related, so it's never really impacted me. We don't. Our newest tractor is from 2003, I think. So it doesn't have any kind of computers on it. I mean, it has like the stuff like a car, but it doesn't have any of the big time computer stuff on it. No DEF or anything. Most of our tractors are from 1960, 70, 80, and 90. Our newest big tractor is 1989, so we like going old school. You know, but honestly, you could rebuild almost everything on this combine and it'd still be cheaper than going to get a big boy. This combine has real low hours. It only has 2,400 hours on it. Some of these combines this same year have, you know, 12 or 13,000 hours on it. So this is one of those deals where you get a combine like this, and every single hour this thing's running, it's paying for itself more and more. You might have a downtime or you gotta fix a belt or something, but if there's no massive breakdowns, this thing's really gonna pay for itself. You know, one field would actually, you know, probably pay for the damn thing, but you know, everybody has their own method. My grandpa, when he was older, would go buy the real nice new stuff with payments and all that. You know, the crazy thing is these guys are buying these huge badass combines, and they're so big and badass, they finish the harvest in 2 weeks and then it just sits in the barn the rest of the year. My ass might be out here harvesting for a month or two straight. I harvested till like December 15th last year in snow. We do have two combines. My brother's at the farm working on a 6620 combine from 1982 right now. What size is our machine shed? We don't own a machine shed. My dad sold the old farm. We had a big one there. And he bought a new farm, and it was a horse farm. And it has a 160 by 80 foot indoor arena in it. So we made that into our barn shed. We have like 6,000 bales of hay in there and then a bunch of equipment. I think by next year, hopefully, if our plans come together, I'm going to try putting like 15,000 bales in the barn next year and then slowly selling it all through the winter and just getting money all winter. That'd be really sweet. And then we have 12 horse stalls that we have 0 horses. They just sit there vacant. I wouldn't mind using them for pigs or something in the future, some animals, some chickens and stuff. We just got a lot going on, and I don't live at the farm right now, so I don't want to put a bunch of hobby extra labor on my dad or brother who lives at the farm. in case I don't want to be there one day on a Sunday or something. Kind of dumb to go get a bunch of animals. I should have this done in like the next hour or two. This thing is going great. Then we're going to move quite a few miles down the road. What's cool is we have a grain cart. We have 2 grain carts now. Last year we had none. So you put this head on the grain cart, then you just drive the combine to the next field. Works pretty good. Gotta go. Good luck. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. If everybody could, go hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps my channel out. Thank you, guys. Blow the dust off of a combine about 4 hours after running beans to prevent fire. I usually do it in the morning before I start. That's the last thing I'm thinking about at night, but I probably should do a lot of stuff better in life. Yeah, it overheated the motor earlier with the air filter. We only have about 8 hours on it, and the air filter was almost completely clogged. So we're going to get a new air filter now. It almost collapsed, and I'm keeping an eye on the temp. I'm going to stop every once in a while and let her cool down. I'm going to have to clean out the air filter every day, though. Just little things you learn along the way with the machine. I tell you what, I tried cutting this field 2 days ago in the dark, and I literally couldn't see a foot in front of the glass. I would be driving thinking I'm cutting beans, and then the dust would clear, and I didn't have any beans. I was completely on the other side of the field. It was crazy. 303 combine, no cab, didn't cost me a dime. Used it for years. Man, having no cab though, I bet that sucks. Yeah, I'm sure your dad would appreciate that we used to use the 6620 up until last year, 1982. That's pretty old combine. That's about as old as you'll see around. This is a 29-year-old combine. Look how nice these beans are right here. This is probably like 50, 60 bushel beans right here. 25 feet at a time, boys. Can't beat it. When the wall comes tumbling down. Yeah, having a cab combine is amazing. I have this AC working great. Oh man, this helps so much. I had a 6620 last year and the AC wasn't working. I tried popping the door open. It's like a freaking vacuum, man. That was crazy. Have you seen how covered in dust this whole thing is after I'm done? I don't know how you do it without a cab. This thing is just eating. Nothing better than a combine that's ripping. I think I'll probably, if this combine's working real good, we'll probably look and get a nice collapsible grain extender on this thing for next year. We'll probably fix this thing up in the winter time. Man, this is nice. Holy crap. This stuff's falling down so thick. This says that it's yielding 58 bushels to the acre right now. I don't know if it's true or not. We're trying to dial in the computer, but it's a little off. I'd say it's running about 50 bushel average, which is pretty damn good for us around here. We have some pretty crappy fields. This stuff is so thick, jeez. The grain tank on this is 205 bushel. It doesn't have an extender on it. You can easily find a grain extender though off of like a junk 9500. One that you can just take a few bolts and collapse it. Man, this stuff's actually laying down, damn. And then we have two semi-trailers in the field, so I have like a 2,000 bushel capacity right now I can unload on. Man, we should be doing this field in, what, an hour? Yeah, itching is a problem. He probably wouldn't like hay season. I'm just used to it. The dust means money, boys. The dust means money. What a beautiful field. I can't believe I found this field for the family. It makes you feel good. It's pretty cool when you're not just a worker, when you're actually, you know, helping build the farm. It's pretty special. West Cork, Ireland. How you doing, man? Appreciate you watching. What's going on in West Cork, Ireland right now? Anything special? You guys having a lot of riots around there? Yeah, this harvest might go a little easier this year. We got an extra hand. My brother last year was in Louisiana doing some stuff, and he's a pretty good mechanic, and it's just good to have an extra guy fixing on stuff or driving another combine. So it should be a little easier this year with somebody extra to help out. Every little bit helps. We have a neighbor next to the farm that helps us a lot, a retired guy named Dave. He's a really big help for us. Then my buddy John helps out a lot, so a lot of work. I appreciate everybody watching. If you guys could go hit that follow button, really help my channel, and subscribe. Thank you. You guys should check out some of my videos on my channel too. Got a bunch. I try posting multiple videos a day, so hopefully you guys follow along on the struggle of building this farm. Yeah, Ireland's pretty rainy a lot, isn't it? It's kind of like England. I'd probably enjoy visiting Ireland. We full now, boys. It's such a cool feeling being able to drive this 9500. I've wanted one of these since I was a kid. My grandpa owned one and took me for rides in it all the time when I was a little kid, sitting at this seat right here. And now I own one. It's pretty amazing. Kind of cool trying to keep the family name farm going. She's been running since 1936, so hopefully I can keep her running a couple more years. Man, this head works so nice. This head auto adjusts. It floats when it feels stuff. So a lot of these heads don't work this good, and you'll find rocks up on top of the deck all the time, and the rocks will be going in the machine. This thing really seems like it's avoiding the rocks good. I haven't found one rock on the machine yet, which is pretty wild. Last year I was having to shut down the machine and getting off and throwing big rocks off the deck every 5 minutes, so just that alone is making me be able to move a lot quicker. JD 955. I don't know if I've ever been around one of them. 955 combine. I thought it was a 6600 series before in that era, but wasn't it 6600? Then it went 6620s, 7720s, 8820s, and then it went into the 95 series, or 94, 95s, 96s. What a beautiful day. It really helps cutting beans when there's a little breeze, so it gets the dust out of your way. The first day we were out here, there was zero wind and the dust was just sitting in front of me. I couldn't believe how hard it was to see. I thought I was gonna hit it. I thought I was gonna wreck this thing. I have a video I'm gonna post tonight probably. I couldn't see a foot in front of me. Yeah, we do. You're an organic farmer for beef. I grow a bunch of organic corn and soybeans. You ever need any? Where are you from? That'd be sweet to have a buyer local. I bet you get a lot of extra for organic beef. That's a good idea. I probably should get into that. It'd really work good since I'm organic certified, because I could make my own feed and then I could sell the beef for extra. And I probably could use YouTube and TikTok to sell the beef. West Cork. Oh, you're talking about, yeah. Ireland. Yeah, we grow a few cows every year just to eat for our family. There's nothing better than pulling out beef that you grew yourself and cooking with it. It just makes everything taste better. I feel like it gives you more energy too. I have a feeling this combine is going to be full right when I'm in the very back side of this, which sucks. That's all good. We got, what, another 20 minutes of cutting. Ireland. Yeah, I wouldn't mind visiting Ireland. I think the world's crazy though, man. I almost want to stay my ass in America. I don't know. What happened to your boy Conor McGregor running for president? That's funny. That would have been the craziest president ever. Dude's all on a bunch of drugs and stuff. Man, we almost got this field knocked out, boys. Hell yeah, I appreciate all you guys watching. If you guys could do me a favor, go hit that follow button for me. It really help my channel grow. I'm trying to hit 50,000 by the end of the day. Thank you guys. We're out here in Ann Arbor, Michigan today, cutting some soybeans. We just bought this combine 2 weeks ago, so this is our first field we're running through the paces. And man, she's doing a good job. She's beautiful. Working really good, making a nice clean bin of beans for us to sell. Big field. Bad at driving. I tell you what, I feel like this combine's getting stronger as it goes. Man, this thing is just ripping through this stuff now. This alarm should go off any second now for grain full. Yeah, this thing has a lot better features for this. It has all these computers that keep track of how many bushels you do and everything, how many acres you're doing. It's pretty badass. It's a pretty nice combine. Somebody really took good care of it. It's the little things when you're sitting in something for 8 hours. You know, it's the AC working good. It's how quiet it is. It's how clean everything is. All the functions work. All the lights work. All the mirrors work. That's a huge deal on the combines. All these mirrors are broke off. Things are so nice. I think I'm going to buy one of those backup cameras for this thing. They have those magnetic ones for sale where you can just switch from equipment to equipment. It'd be cool to put one on the back here so you can see when you're backing up. And it has all these alarms. This really helps you operate. You can see if anything stops working. On the older combines, you just got to look in the back for the mirrors for smoke, make sure something's on fire or not. You know, something. There you go. I'm not going to overfull it this time. Can't believe I did that. Actually, my biggest video on YouTube is funny. It's that alarm going off, and I told it to shut up, and for some reason it had like 8 million views or something. That's pretty wild. Not sure why, but it worked for me. I'll take it. Well, let's go dump. You guys want to watch me dump? And I'm not talking about in a toilet. This is the gear shifter here. There's 1, 2, 3. So 3 would be road gear. I keep it in 1 when I'm harvesting. This is hydrostatic. See? That's how you drive. That's how you shut the head off. That's how you shut the back, all the separating in the guts of the machine. Yeah, it's like 70 degrees, sunny, real nice day, and it's been dry for like a month straight. We could probably still be doing hay if we had more fields to do. I think I got till Tuesday till it rains, so I'm gonna try knocking out a bunch of acres before then. You know, just like every farmer in the world, you've been holding your breath waiting for harvest to get some paychecks coming in. So my role is just getting this stuff harvested as good as possible. And my dad's going to take that and get the checks and start going from there. Hopefully keep building on it. Hopefully everything yields good. We have a bunch of organic corn that's not ready yet, so we're not in a huge rush. I'll tell you what though, having this combine is really going to help me. I'll tell you what, another thing, this thing has really good spreader on it. It spreads the debris really good. Which works good because there's a little bit of nutrition in there, you know, there's some leftover stuff, and when you spread it out nice, it decomposes real good on top of the ground instead of big thick chunks that take, you know, 6 months to decompose. And also it'd probably disc better if it's not a bunch of thick debris. This thing almost has like a salt spreader on the back, circular spreader. It's real nice. So I got to fill up in the front this time. Appreciate all the likes and everything, guys. If you guys could all give me a follow, it really help my channel, or subscribe. Really help. Thanks, guys. Help a brother out, get to 50,000 followers. That'd be sweet. I never thought I'd have that many. It must be my boyish good looks. Who am I kidding? It's nothing to do with me. It's just the track. Everyone loves the tractors. No one loves me. Oh man, I almost did it again. See this? What's nice about this combine is it's a bigger size. So it has the bigger auger. It has like a 5 foot longer auger, which is really nice because see how far I am from the semi right now, and I can still get over there. A lot of these augers, you can barely reach over there, and then when your head's that long, you have to almost scrape the side just to get close enough. All right, this is the auger going out. Liked and subscribed now. Thank you, Cedric. Appreciate you, brother. It means a lot. Look how long that auger is. I'm almost too far over. Yeah, this is a 9500 combine. Man, this thing's filling quick. Jeez. Back to get it hot. Listen to the fan. They're kind of mean. And then when you're a farmer, you overload your dad way too much, so he goes to jail, and then you take over the farm. Hell yeah, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. You guys gotta check out my channel. I try posting every day. I try showing the whole farming situation, slowly building, getting new equipment, making mistakes, getting stuck and stuff. So if you guys want to follow along, I really appreciate you guys. Hope you have a good day. I'm gonna finish this field up, make a couple videos. Thank you. Have a good day.